my perfect souls. I hope that this day is bringing you some sort of clarity, some sort of peace, some sort of understanding, really anything to remind you that this is not the end of the world and things are okay. And there may be some situations going on in the earth right now that aren't the best and really may seem a tad scary, but there are ways around that we all really have access to. This time is a time for growth. This time is a time for reconnection to the self, to the family member, to your loved ones, to the souls that you care about, especially again yourself. There are ways to breathe in this time of suffocation, in this time of panic. You can be somebody to relax, that has the access to not be in such panic, not be in such worry. Vibration, the frequency of yourself, of your mind, of your soul, of your consciousness, your thoughts, is the key here. If you vibrate at a certain pace, then you vibrate higher than all of what's going on right now. You vibrate higher than the panic, the fear, the scared in the soul, in the heart. You don't have to feel that. You don't have to be one of the many that are worried in this time, that are scared in this time. This is a lot. I'm not going to downplay that for a second, but you're also in control of how you react to this. Maybe not the creative aspect at all, but you're 100% control on how you react to this. If you want to react in a way where you're going to be scared, you're going to be worrying like the rest of the world, then by all means, feel that, panic, hear the numbers, worry about this, worry about that. But know you have an option. Know you have more control in that situation than you think you do. Breathe, vibrate higher. Remember the mind over matter aspect of this reality, of this creation aspect, of where you can create that for yourself in that reaction physically. If you want to create it like that, of course it's going to hurt you, but you have the ability, you have the opportunity here especially to vibrate higher, to vibrate with love, to be at a frequency where you can understand, you can have a clearer mind. You don't have to worry, you don't have to be a part of this mass chaos, this mass hysteria, especially that most of the planet is going through. Now, I have people in my life that I understand are people of higher frequencies and higher vibrations, and they still worry. They still are in light panic. Now, maybe it's not directly associated with them, but it's still affecting them. And I'm not going to say it's not affecting me at all. The only effect that I will say that is affecting me personally at this moment is the inconvenience of not being able to go sit at my favorite sushi restaurant or things like that, which aren't really important at all, because the mind over matter, this aspect is life-saving, because when you also vibrate at a certain pitch, you vibrate beyond the panic, beyond the fear. You vibrate higher than whatever could enter the body, the mind. Only certain categories of anything can enter you if they are around your frequency range. And so if you are vibrating at a level that is lesser than that, then it's going to affect you more. A lot of things are going to affect you more. If you vibrate higher than all these things that may be coming into the mind, the body, the awareness, the consciousness, whatever, these symptoms of this mass hysteria, then you will be fine. You will be more than fine. You will be solid. You will be fulfilled. You will be whole and be able to breathe in this time of panic. You don't have to be one of the people that are worrying this crazily. And again, this is not anything super small, but again, I don't know that. I don't know anybody with anything going on right now. I don't know a single person firsthand. There are communities that I am a part of that we'll say vibrate in this kind of way. 0 of them are affected. So there are things about this. There are holes in this whole situation. This has happened before. And there are just too many things that make me kind of just scratch my head about what's going on now and what's going on here. And this is the first kind of lengthened video, and it's a little bit random, but there is no random as well. There's timing for everything. And I wanted to kind of create this, kind of start this, kind of put this out into the world and really just see what happens with it. My motive for this is that you don't have to panic. You don't have to worry that hard. That is all a programming of what you normally react to, and you're stronger than this. You are beyond better than this. Don't let this all hit you. Again, in the past couple minute videos I've put on my Instagram, no matter what the world is saying, no matter how gray the sky is, no matter how weird things may be looking, hit the now. Center back to this very moment. In this now, there is no panic. There is no anger. There is no stress, no worry, no fear, because those are all aspects of time. If you can recenter your mind back to this now, you can breathe and you can realize, where are you right now? Are you okay? Are you actually okay? If you have a family member that's experiencing this, do they actually know that this is the case? Now, I'm not going to poke around. I'm not going to push too hard on this because this is very touchy. I understand that. All I'm saying here is to stop and critically think. See the kind of holes that are in the situation. See kind of what things you really can take the reins of, at least in your own mind. If there are people around you in this level of panic, then that's okay. You don't have to be that. But the more you're around that, the more that it's probably going to affect you. Now, this is fully up to you. This is your reaction. This is your understanding. This is wherever you want to sit with it. And now that's fully up to you. And again, I didn't really have an intention with all of this. I kind of wanted to just start talking, just kind of see where this goes, see what happens. I view life as a game in a way. It's like, what rules do you want to play by? Do you want to make the rules? Do you want to follow somebody else's rules? Of course, you need a mixture of both, but we don't always all have to listen to everybody else's rules when it comes to this game of reality. So breathe and remember who you are. Remember what's around you. This time where you're supposed to stay home, stay with your loved ones. Feel them, be with them. This time where if some of you are getting paid from the 9 to 5 you are at, but you can't actually be at the 9 to 5 in your home, enjoy that time with them. Or if it's even just there's you and one other person you're with, grow you. Get closer to yourself. This time, I don't know when we'll have this kind of time again. And I don't know how long this will last, but in this now, again, the only now, you have this chance to expand yourself, to grow yourself, to love yourself more. Go meditate, go play with some crystals, go lay in the grass outside, go breathe some fresh air, and hold that mind over matter inside of you, because with that being a cheat code, with that being a key inside of your everything, you can really go anywhere and you will be fine. Now, I'll throw this out as a little example. There was an experience I had maybe a year ago where there was a lot of broken glass all over the floor, and it was dark, so I couldn't even look down and really see it if I wanted to. There was countless, probably hundreds of pieces of broken glass, and while I was walking around with a person that I was with at the time, neither one of us stepped on any of it. That almost doesn't make sense. The mind over matter is everything. If you are in alignment with the self, realize that the perspective is the controller in how you do and how you are in this anything, in this everything, you almost sit in a bed of protection. Now test this out in your own ways, but know that you got this. It's okay. This time is a little crazy, but keep your mind straight, keep your head on, and don't let the world get you to a point where it seems like the craziest. So I will be trying to make more of these. Again, I don't know what this is, but I thought, why not? This is a time, let's try something different. And hell, that'll even be the same for you. Try something different. You have this time for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So see where you can take this. See where you can feel with this. Now you can take everything I'm saying and run with it, or you can not listen to any of it. This is fully up to you. I kind of just wanted to speak and kind of see how I feel about even what this now is doing for me. And hopefully it brings you some benefits, where this is a little all over the place, but this is also the first thing. So we'll see what happens. And I love you. I thank you for taking your time to see this. I understand this was a bit long, but I like to talk, and I wanted to feel this out for myself. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that as well, and kind of see more of this, hear more of this. I have over 3 hours of video footage in total. The Instagram is _Trey_Chavis_ Please give it a follow, kind of check it out. Feel it for yourself. I'm here to bring energy. I'm here to bring understanding, to bring peace in times of panic, or bring expansion in times of things being neutral. So we're here to grow. We're here to expand together. Again, I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you very, very soon.